Welcome back to Let's Play Okami. I'm Silver Falcon.
And I'm Cichlidae, that guy from the other thread.
Welcome back, Cichlidae. Good to have you today.
So what are we doing?
Today, we're gonna do some cleanup. We have some stray beads to collect. First of all, there's a couple that I've missed throughout the game. Not sure how, they're pretty obvious. The first one here is in Inner Yoshpet. Otherwise, I would never come back here. I hate this place.
What's so bad about it?
It's just annoying. See, there's a chest right here at the, where you go the wrong way down the arrow path. I have no idea. I thought I checked all those side paths.
That's alright, you were obeying signs.
That's true. And this one, I have no excuse. I ran all over this place, and I swear I checked. But no. There's a wall here? Nope, no wall. Just a chest.
Yep, this reminds me of finding all of the seagulls from Grand Theft Auto.
Oh dear. Never actually played that, but I can assume it's annoying. Alright, that's it for that. Now for the meat of the update. We're back in Kusa Village, and there's a stray bead for us to collect here.
Cool. What do you get for collecting all these stray beads?
We'll find out at the end of the game. First of all, the Thunder Edge is coming back for an encore performance. Thunder Edge is always good. Let me just check my supplies. I have Vengeance Slips. And Steel Fist Sakis. So we're good to go, I think. Now, there's a special thing in the Gale Shrine that opens up after you clear Oni Island. It's an unusual case, because usually you don't have to go back to a dungeon once you clear it. It's just not something that Okami usually does. But this is an exception.
Yes, this is a 100% run, so you have to do everything.
Precisely. Princess Fuse's house. We haven't been in there in ages. Let's go say hello first. Princess Fuse! There's no one home. How strange. I hope she didn't get dragged off by something. Those Canine warriors will be way too lazy to rescue her.
Yeah, I don't like the look of them, especially when they bury you in the ground and poop on you.
Yes, that is disgusting. Nobody likes being golden furied. You guys remember this place, right? The Gale Shrine? Anybody? The Gale Shrine was a good dungeon. Straightforward, uncomplicated, not a bad place at all. Now you may recall, or you probably don't, there was a little side path that was a dead end at the very beginning of the dungeon. And the adventure savvy among you might figure there's gotta be something at that dead end, right?
Yep, there's no such thing as a dead end.
Exactly. And in this case, there isn't. Those guys look like they mean business, huh? Let's have a look. Are we game enough, Cichlidae?
I'm scared.
No, that's not the answer. Oh, she doesn't know me very well, does she? Are we fighting this fair? No. No, we are not. Bring on the vengeance slips.
Yes, this is how death matches are supposed to go.
Yeah. Now, I've never mentioned this before, but vengeance slips grant you temporary invincibility for about 30 seconds, a minute. I've never actually timed it, but it's a pretty good amount of time. And we are flinging the cherry bombs with wild abandon as usual, and the canine warriors cannot touch me.
It almost seems like cheating.
Yeah, well, you know what? I've played this game fair up until now. I think I have earned the right to cheese the ever-living hell out of it now.
I suppose you could say that if it's included in the game, it is legit 100%, right?
Well, vengeance slips aren't exactly an exploit, you know? You can buy them. Anyway, this first part is against 4 members of the Crucified that we haven't actually fought yet. So you get to see them in action. Yay. And, you know, Thunder Edge will make pretty short work of them. And the ultimate weapon will really... Yeah, see? Ha! Easy.
Fight to the death. So they're
That's what
gone
it is.
forever now?
Oh, no. We didn't kill them. That would be cruel. Alright, what's next? Uh-oh, those look familiar. It's Ume, Take, and Hayabusa. And they waste no time in digging a hole and pooing on me. Thanks a lot, guys.
Clearly a vengeance slip is in order.
Clearly. It's cheap time. These guys think they can mess with me? I'll blow up their faces.
You seem to really love those cherry bombs.
Oh, I do. Who doesn't love a good explosion? Yep. Massacre. That's what it is. A massacre.
Except when you fall in the pit.
Oh, who cares? I'm invincible. I am literally invincible. Now make sure I stay invincible. Because screw fighting fair. Ow! They will pay for that. I assure you, they will pay.
They didn't even take away one of your health.
Nope, not even. I'm pretty strong. Well, Amy's pretty strong. Oh yeah. Oh fucking yeah. But we're not done yet. Show's not over yet.
Who's this pleasant-looking chap?
Oh, this is Tay. Tay, you may remember, is the very first Canine warrior we fought. We get a rematch with him, and he's a bit tougher. Notice the change in music. We're in the big leagues now. Tay is a lot stronger, he's a lot faster, and I mean a lot faster. And he has a lot more health too.
So why did you switch to the rosaries?
Oh, because I like rosaries. And it's good strategically, because Tay jumps around so darn much, it's very hard to get a clean hit on him. But with the rosaries, since they're long range, you can just flail around, and regardless of where he is, you have a good chance of hitting him. Even so, you're not going to be able to build up a very good combo.
That's alright.
Yep, that's what the vengeance slips are for.
I think you need more bombs.
I think so too. Don't worry, I'll use more. Mostly, I'm just trying to keep him away from me. It's kind of hard when he runs around as much as he does. Oh, he wants to howl, huh? Here, have a bomb.
Ooh, that reminds me of when I tried to hit a basketball with a baseball bat.
I imagine that did not end well.
I almost lost a tooth.
Actually, as I recall, my little brother did that once, and he did chip his tooth.
Yep. In fact, I'd be lying if I said I only did it one time.
Okay, as far as I know, my little brother only did it once. So, brats.
Boom!
Oh yeah, I love cherry bombs.
Yep.
Like, really, love.
You gonna send him out with the bang, too?
Oh, you know it. That's the only way to end a fight like this. Explosions. I don't think Tay got a chance to dig any holes the first time I fought him. Or it's a new trick he picked up at whatever, he digs holes now. One bomb. Boom!
Sweet.
Oh yeah. What a finish, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Let's see the score. Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
You only got like 60 or 70 bucks.
Yeah. Yay, stray bead! Alright, that's it. That is all for the Canine Warriors. You'll never talk to them again. We have just 3 stray beads left to collect. That's
Gee,
it.
I wonder what those could be.
Those 3 are a bit special. We're gonna get the first one of that set next. So let's not waste any time, let's go. Just have to make our way out of the Gale Shrine first, of course. So tell me, Cichlidae, what do you think of the Gale Shrine, the Canine Warriors, all that stuff?
I think it's funny that Issun keeps calling you Furball even though you're fading a bunch of dogs.
And he also objects very strongly to being called a bug.
He pretty much is, though.
He is, really. He even has a... I don't know if you remember when we saw Isun at 10,000x size. He does have a beetle helmet. A shiny tiger beetle helmet. Alright, we're back outside now. And I'm gonna need to buy some supplies for this next stray bead.
Some extremely expensive supplies.
Yes, well, I have over 1 million yen, so who gives a shit?
Don't you need to save that?
Just you wait. Just you wait. First of all, some Inkfinity stones that I don't actually end up using, but whatever.
Better safe than sorry.
Pretty much.
15 of them, that's reasonable.
Yeah, next, vengeance slips. Lots and lots of vengeance slips. We've already seen how useful those are.
That's a lot of money.
Who cares?
That's like my whole salary for a year.
At 10,000 yen a pop, they're a bargain. Now these things I've never actually shown off. They cause area of effect damage and stun your enemies and knock them back. Very handy.
A bargain at 430,000 yen.
Yeah. Oh, and our good buddy, Steel Fist Saki. I'll need lots of that too.
Yep, can never have too much booze.
We're gonna get raging drunk all up in here. And some Holy Bones M. They restore 10 solar energy units, which is perfectly adequate for my needs.
So where are we going?
We are going to mist warp ourselves on over to Ryoshima Coast.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yep, we're going to the beach. Have fun.
Beam me up!
Haha. Now, the place we're going, if you have a really good memory, on the very first Ryoshima Coast video, I pointed out a little side path, and I said, this spot is special. We're coming back to it later. Well, it's later, and we're coming back to it now. It's this spot over yonder. You need to buy the Digging Champ Dojo technique to be able to get in here. Well, we have that. Let's bring back our good buddy Thunder Edge. And another thing. Change up my divine artifacts a bit. Not that one. This one. It'll come in handy. Well, let's see what's in here, shall we?
Dig through solid rock.
This is not a problem for Annie. Ooh, that looks ominous.
Purple smoke's always good, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's Hookbutt again.
Yeah, a giant spider.
You know, I think I saw one of these in the bathroom this morning.
Oh, I hope not quite that big.
You'd be surprised.
Well, you probably might think this looks exactly like our first boss, the Spider Queen. Well, that's because it pretty much is exactly like the first boss. Right down to its weak point, those hooks on its ass. And once again, you have to deal with the slightly temperamental nature of Vine. But this time, it takes 3 hooks to open them up instead of 2.
Is that hard?
You wouldn't think it'd be that much harder, but it actually is.
Come on, for a god like you.
Oh, it's just the wonky hit detection on this thing. You know, you can get it in kind of the vicinity of the hooks, but unless you get the green smoke on both ends, it won't do anything. And the problem is, you can't redraw a line once you've drawn it. If you get to the end and you see the holy smoke isn't there, you're kinda out of luck and you just gotta try again.
Yep, and then the spider spins around and gets rid of it all.
Exactly. He spins around, the vines break, the flowers reset.
I'm sure you'll get it this time, though.
Painful, annoying, black. Don't like it. It's nicer if you play the DS sequel to this game, Okami Den, because in that one, you hit one of the shoulder buttons to bring up the canvas, and you can draw whatever, and if you don't like it, you hit the B button, the lines erase. And then you hit the shoulder button again to send whatever you've drawn, and then that's when it shows up. Much better.
There you go.
Yeah, we got it that time. And the weak point this time, not eyeballs, but paper lanterns for some reason.
Well, it's a bit more sanitary, at least.
Yeah, and as you can see, Thunder Edge makes such short work of it, it's not even funny. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye, Bandit Spider.
Let's see what awesome loot you get for that.
Not a bad amount of money, at least.
Yeah, that's like $200 for squishing a spider.
Yeah. Don't you wish you got paid $200 every time you squished a spider?
Man, I'd be an exterminator for hire.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my favorite thing, sun fragments. My favorite thing that I don't need, health.
Mm-hmm. So you're leaving already?
Oh, we're not quite done with that thing yet. Well, what else could there possibly be to do in there? We killed the spider, right? Right? Eh, not quite. The spider's gone.
Oh, that looks ominous.
Mm-hmm. That's the Devil Gate. That's the way out if you're a wimp. But we are not a wimp, are we?
We are two wimps.
Nope, we're going in. And so commences what is known as the Devil Gate Trial. There are 10 of these gates in total. Each of them contain a set of enemies.
These guys look pretty weak, though.
Yes, these are, you know, your trash mob bitches from way back in the beginning of the game. Now, if I weren't using the ultimate weapons, you would notice these guys are actually a bit stronger than your garden variety imps. They have a lot more health, and they're a lot tougher. You see, that cherry bomb there, that would outright kill the imps outside the Devil Gate, but that one only took off about a third of its health. And they're all like that. All the enemies you face here are stronger than what you would normally find. For this first set, it's all the enemies you find in the first act. So that should give you an idea of what we'll be facing.
So you have to go back in between each set.
Exactly. 10 times.
It seems a little counterintuitive.
Well, I mean, the Devil Gate is still there, and you can see that. And you gotta figure, when you don't get anything for destroying the first gate, that there's something else here. Because usually, when you go into a Devil Gate and beat the enemies inside, something happens. Some flowers bloom, or animals come back, or whatever.
In this case, it just goes, yeah, gotta do it again.
Gotta do it again 9 more times. Hope you enjoy this.
So we're gonna be seeing a lot of you chopping imps in half.
Yes, the rest of this video is me beating down on a bunch of imps.
Well, at least you get paid, right?
Yes, in fact, you get paid quite a lot.
It's not that much. It's like $100.
That's only the very beginning, trust me. The Devil Gate trials give you mad bank.
Yeah, I guess you haven't had to use any items yet.
No, at this stage, it's still very easy.
Oh, that's cool. So you made lightning go from your blade to them.
Yep, that is Thunder Edge's special property. It's lightning elemental, so you can use it as a source for Thunderstorm.
I see there are a lot of these guys, so how about those Packers?
I don't know anything about the Packers. I don't watch football.
Yeah, but I got Aaron Rodgers on my fantasy team.
Yes. Cichlidae today was doing what nerds do when you combine them with football. Fantasy football draft.
It's just like real football, except you don't have to get off the couch.
Yeah, and you get to play coach or owner or whoever it is that decides what players get fielded at what time.
At least I don't make motivational speeches like some of my coworkers.
You could, though.
That's just pathetic.
I guess it kind of is. I find it kind of odd, though, because it's capricious, you know? It's not like anything you're doing is affecting your performance.
Oh, look at those Bulbasaurs.
These are Bulbasaurs that got beaten with an ugly stick. This is Bulbasaur's ugly retarded cousin.
I'm sure they're beautiful on the inside.
Well, on the inside of those glowing orbs, that's their weak point. These things take a little bit longer to kill because you have to open every one before you can, expose the weak point and kill them. Slightly annoying.
Slightly.
But Thunder Edge takes care of them readily enough.
Yep, and Banjo Guy too.
That's a lute. They play lutes. All the imps have an instrument. You know, the green imps have a flute.
Yep, and
The
the
red
drum.
imps a lute. The yellow imps have a drum, and the black imps have a little
Skulls.
They have a little handheld drum too. But yes, they have skulls.
I like the skulls better.
And what you're gonna talk about those kite guys? You know, the blue imps.
Mm-hmm.
You said you like their kites.
I do.
They're pretty cool looking. Let's see if another one will show up. Yeah, there you go.
Look at that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Guy looks ballin' up on that kite.
Yeah, it does look like fun. It's kind of like parasailing.
Except then you have to get beaten up by some crazy wolf.
Oh yeah, Amy is crazy.
You're getting great scores on this.
Yeah, you know, like I said, the very beginning part is really, really easy.
Well, you're not even using all those items you bought.
Nah, haven't needed them yet. Oh, dead fish and crow tengu. We're getting fancy now.
Man, they got such weird looking shoes.
Yeah, those platform sandals that I guess Tengu were supposed to have worn. Tengu being folklore characters of some sorts.
Yeah, well, I can just picture them walking down the runway with those.
Well, you kind of can, because, you know, high fashion is pretty crazy.
Oh, let's not start that derail.
No, and I really don't even know much about it, so that's really all I can say about it. It's just
So
it's
let's
crazy
talk
and weird.
about the Packers.
Let's not talk about the Packers. Really, I don't really have anything to say about it.
They got Mason Crosby, the best darn kicker in the whole NFL.
Oh my god.
I once saw him kick a football 60 yards.
You know what else has Packers in the name? Fudge Packers. There, I said it.
That's actually my boss's team.
Oh god, really?
I suggested it.
You would.
Well, it's still better than my team name.
Don't you change yours every week?
I do.
Yeah, well. Oh look, chimeras. And these things, they're nasty. They are mean. They hurt. They really hurt.
I've never seen a turtle do that before.
Ow! Ow!
Spitting out burning water or something?
Yes, their body is some kind of a tea kettle, and they fling boiling water out the top.
So they're torpor.
I guess they are. Yeah, you could say that. And they still die pretty quickly once you can get close enough, but
You've gotten hurt a lot.
yeah, getting close enough to hit them requires putting you in range with their boiling water, unless of course you're using a rosary, which I'm not.
Looks like these guys are about gone.
Yes, and I'm hurt. I need health. Ow.
So how you gonna heal up? You gonna eat one of those delicious bones?
Not yet. I'm gonna show something off first. Let me just sit here for a few seconds. La-di-da-di-da.
But Silver Falcon, that's not doing anything.
Just give it a second. As you let Amy idle while you have the wooden mat equipped, she'll lie down, her money will tick down a little bit, and she will store up her health. All done.
It's just like staying in a hotel.
It kinda is, yeah. Real healthy again. Let's... Oh boy, black imps.
These things are so cool. They're like evil mimes that have floating skulls.
Yeah, they are pretty cool. They can hurt you, though, if you let them. I mean, look at that. They got skull lasers.
Skull laser's about the coolest thing that a mime can do.
I guess it hurts, though. Ow.
Ah, quit your whining, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine if you can kill them quickly, but in the double gate challenge, that's not always an option because there's a lot of other stuff to distract you.
Mm-hmm. When's the last time you even got down to half your health?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Here, I guess. Oh well, all healthy again. Let's go.
How many more?
I haven't been counting, have you?
Oh my god, it's possessed wagon wheels.
Yes, possessed wagon wheels that are on fire.
Wouldn't that be the worst way to spend your afterlife? Just running through potholes over and over again?
Around here? Yes, it would be. Around here being New England, sorry.
Yes, the reason it does that is because of freeze-thaw cycles.
Yes, and you would know all about that being Mr. Traffic Engineer Maven.
Not just that, I took a class on bituminous cement. as my teacher called it.
Cement, really. That's fascinating.
Did you know the bituminous cement in most states is performance graded?
No,
So-
I didn't.
Yeah, so it's meant to work with a maximum and minimum temperature, and its failure modes can be assessed based on the temperature it's good for.
Listen to this guy, isn't he cute?
But in Rhode Island, they still use Marshall mix, which was originally designed for building air bases on Pacific Islands during World War II.
And I imagine that wouldn't be too applicable around here, where it can get to what, like, minus 20?
Well, you've driven in Rhode Island.
Yes, I have.
Sometimes old habits die hard, though.
They do. Rhode Island. So wacky.
Unlike wagon wheels, which die very easy.
Yeah, they still hurt me a bit. Just a bit. Those things are kind of annoying because, you know, you can't hurt them until you disable their elemental cloak. So it's not like bam bam, dead.
More mines.
Yes, black imps. I think this is the last one too, so enjoy me beating down on some black imps.
Come to think of it, I guess they're like goth mines.
Yeah, because they got those flaming skulls. I mean, that's pretty metal.
It is pretty metal.
Doesn't get more metal than flaming skulls.
Yep, but it doesn't get much more goth than mines, if you think about it.
Does it?
Not at all. You could take this from me. I am also an expert on gothic mines.
Okay, did you go to school for that too?
There's only one school, and that's the School of Hard Knocks.
Oh, I see.
When you've lived on the street for 3 years as a gothic mime, you learn all there is to know.
When did you live on the streets as a gothic mime?
Don't worry about that. It happened. Totally. At some point.
Uh-huh. More skull lasers.
Yep. You're getting lasered by some skulls.
Ah, who cares?
Is that it?
Let's see. Yep, that's it. You get the golden peach, that's how you know you're done.
That useless fruit.
Yeah. How often do I die? Never.
Oh ho!
What fabulous prize do we get, Johnny?
I hope it's a smaller chest.
Stray bead!
So I guess that tells us how we need to get the next two.
Yep. And we'll get those, well, one of those, next time. I will see you on Let's Play Okami. Silver Falcon, signing off.